Beautiful day it is. Although, look at that. I just noticed that. That looks like new hornet's nests. I haven't been outside in a little while. It's been both busy and, you know, sailing came out, so. So I'm just going to come out for a bit of a wander. Having a later lunch break today. Been lazy the last 2 days actually. So there's no work for me in the mornings at the moment. And then, I say lazy, last night I stayed late to get some extra things done. And ended up wrapping up work about an hour and a bit late. So that's why I'm having a bit of a late start today. Look at this beautiful day. Just beautiful. Couple of clouds, nothing too much going on. All the bark stripping away off the gums. I don't know if you can see it. See the orange over there? Bark stripping off them. It's this time of year, I guess. I'm gonna go for a bit of a wander. Who wants a stick? Luna stick? Hang on, is he a stick? Okay. Okay, then Luna stick. Good girl. Okay. They like being given sticks. Oh, man. I am very tired. I'm feeling very slow. Like I need a weekend. It's been a pretty intense week. Look at these grappes. Grappes. Called grapes. Egypt. Getting some sun. Got nothing to talk about. I've been trying to simplify life a little bit. Just kind of going, right. Everything's too complex. I talked about this a bit the other day. Everything's too complex, too busy. I just want to strip it back to simple. Nothing. You know? Just life. Walking outside, trees, sun. Don't even need a shirt. I'm just trying to optimize how much vitamin D I get, that's all. You know? And look at that, see the gums? Even the gums like, yo, I don't need clothes either. I do have pants on, don't worry. It's just, life is very, 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 very busy. My phone and my watch. I'm a long time big tech man. I love tech. But I am curious. Do I need a watch? Do I really? Smartwatch, I mean? It's cool to tell the time. It is cool for sleep analysis. Like just before I got sick about a month ago, month and a bit, whatever it was, I did, about a day out, I noticed my temperature was half a degree higher. It's like, hey, it was just underneath what the threshold for alerting me, but I decided to go in and check. And I saw it because Hannah had been sick. So I was like, oh, I said to Hannah, I bet you I'm going to fall sick tomorrow. Sure enough. Like, is that necessary? Is it worth, hang on. Let's rephrase it. Is it worth the trade-off? So, to be able to predict illness, let's say, with pretty good accuracy, is it worth having the internet on my wrist, literally tapping me on the arm, going, hey, this, hey, that. None of it's really important. I vividly remember, it was about 15 years ago. Mum and Dad had just split up. One of Dad's workmates came over to, there's a bit of a company social thing, but we were chatting. I was a young kid at the time, middle school I think, and he goes, oh, what do you want to do when you wrap up? So it's got to be something in tech. And he laughed because he's actually doing very similar to what I was doing previously. He laughs, he goes, mate, you will absolutely love technology until you have to work with it. I was like, oh, that's so silly. Imagine being that negative. Hi. That time has arrived. Don't get me wrong, I like tech, I like what it does. That's why I'm able to build a career around it, and it's able to support me. And you know, the reality is the tech pays me to be here with my family, which is brilliant. But it's like I kept telling Mum for a long time, you know, you need to use it as a tool, technology. Like, she'd always go, oh, you know, it's just how my phone is, you know, oh, I can't do that, it's just my phone does this, my phone does this. I'm like, who's in control here? Is it you or is it your phone? Your phone is a tool that should work for you. You shouldn't have to bend over backwards for your phone to not work properly. And then I'm looking now. This tells time. This can, with semi-decent accuracy, predict when I'll be unwell. But I work for it the rest of the time. I keep it on my wrist, tracks my steps, which is cool. Basically just constantly tells me I should be doing more of them. True. But do I need to be enslaved to it? Do I need to be constantly attached to it? Don't think so. In 2020 or 2021, I had another wave of getting migraines like every single day. I used to get them really, really, really bad. Since about 2015, 16, get them really, really bad. Which coincides with two things. Number one, when I started working in tech, so screens and not much movement and not much, you know, eye muscle range. And when I started working a lot, and I've always been a workaholic, right? So when I started getting involved in tech and working a lot, I would forget to drink water. So I went out, I thought I'll treat myself. I love a good piece of tech. So I bought this smart water bottle. I think it was 2020 or 2021. And it's got this little sensor in the bottom that senses the weight of the bottle so it knows how much you drank. And it's Bluetooth connected to the phone. So if I haven't had a drink in a while, it'll remind me. It'll track how much liquid I've had through the day. Pretty cool piece of tech. Problem is, once a week I got to charge it. It's got a flashing light to remind me to drink water, but also gets very distracting. It was small. I like a big water bottle. This thing was like, I think it was 400 ml or something. Probably a bit bigger actually. No, it's 600 ml. I don't know. Plus, I had to keep what's the word I'm looking for? Not configuring it. I forget the word. Calibrating. Not collaborating. I'm like, I know it's not collaborating. Have to keep calibrating it because it's like, oh, to make sure that I'm measuring your water right. But now I haven't. I had a few issues where it was starting to ask me to charge it every day, and then it wouldn't connect. So I was like, you know what? For the America trip, I'm going to buy a dumb water bottle. A dumb water bottle? That's what a water bottle, a regular one. So I did. And I've used that since. So a couple days before I went to America, I stopped using the connected water bottle. Put it on charge because it gave me grief. I thought, oh, I'll deal with it when I come back. It's been a month and a half, haven't missed it at all. I think I've been drinking enough. Haven't had the crazy headaches. But again, wasn't worth the trade-offs. So I was literally just got distracted there. Hannah texted me. So maybe it's the same deal. Maybe my watch is not worth the trade-off. What's today? 21st? 21st of November. I'm going to take this thing off. And I'm going to try not using my watch until December. Just seeing how I go. I'll give it one more big pro actually. When my phone was dead, being able to, without a screen, being able to remotely control my watch was good. I'm sorry, with my phone, with my watch was good. But again, it's like, is it worth it? Anyway, it's one of the most popular watches in the world, the Apple Watch, and yet it loses value from the day you buy it. Whereas there are a lot of good quality watches that do not, that retain their value too. So that's something else. Don't know, a lot to think about. Silly stuff. This is what plagues my head. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that just doesn't matter, that's taking away from where I could be putting my energy. I'm not walking up there yet, because I think Hannah just said the boys going to sleep. So I'm going to be quiet so I can walk up there. There we go. I'm going to pop him on charge. There we go. And I'll see you in December. Which doesn't make sense, because November is like Nov, N-O-V, 9, December, D-E-C, 10. But the 11 and 12, October, O-C-T, 8. But it's the 10th month. Anyway.